Welcome back, everyone. To test or not to test. In today's Law Vegas Now, our local legal expert, Eric Palacios of Eric Palacios and Associates, shares what your employer can and cannot ask you to do.
Hey, Eric. Okay, I'm glad we're talking about this because I feel like people don't really know what to do. They feel a tickle in their throat. They feel like it might be a cold or allergies. They're not really sure what to do. So what should you do in the case where you think you might have COVID?
It's important to tell your employer that you have symptoms, that you have a cough, you have a fever, and then your employer and you can come to a determination of how to maintain you as well as other employees safe. That might mean staying home until your symptoms are gone, or that might mean you getting tested before you're allowed to come back to work.
And let's talk about getting tested. Can businesses force you to get the COVID test?
Yes, they can. A few months ago, a mandate came down from the EEOC stating that it was okay, it was allowable, it was permitted for businesses to test their employees before allowing them to continue to work.
And are there any exceptions when it comes to the testing process?
There are a few. First of all, the testing has to be the same across the board. You can't just pick and choose certain employees for no specific reason. It has to be across the board, and it has to be related to the employment. For instance, if you work from home and telecommute, there's no reason for you to get tested if you don't have contact with other employees or with customers. That's one exception. Two, if you're a minor, then most jurisdictions require you to get parental permission before you can be tested or have any type of medical examination.
Okay, and you were talking about picking and choosing employees. Can a business require all of its employees to get tested?
Generally, yes, as long as the other criteria is met, but we see that local businesses, for instance, hotels, they are requiring everyone as they come in the door to get a temperature check. And also some require that you sign a form stating that you don't have any symptoms or have not been around anyone that has COVID.
Okay, Eric, thank you so much. And again, we're talking, you mentioned taking temperature tests. You can also there's sign-in logs too, where you have to submit any symptoms that you might have, correct?
Yes, you simply have to, before you are allowed on the property or to start work, sign a piece of paper that says you are not symptomatic and you have not been around anyone that has COVID.
Okay, Eric, thank you so much for helping us out. If you feel anything, just first step, let your boss know.
Let the boss know. It's important to communicate.
All right, Eric, thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Thanks for having me.
And for more information, give Eric Palacios and Associates a call at 702-444-7777. You can also visit their website at ericpalacioslaw.com.